Forehead straight.
Should we do that at the end, Blanty?
The end? At the end?
Let's do it at the end, the 5 precepts, or do you want to do it now?
It depends on your desire. Okay, okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today I will try to conclude my Dhamma Mahasati Dana Sutta. There is one session. Sadhu Sitya Papa Four Noble Truth session. What Buddha says. How Buddha teach. Punacha Brahmbhikkhve Bhikkhu Dhammesu Dhammanubhasi Viharati Chadusu Ariya Sichesu Kadencha Bhikkve Bhikkhu Dhammesu Dhammanubhasi Viharati Chadusu Ariya Sichesu Ida Bhikkve Bhikkhu Idam Dukkhanti Yatha Buddham Bhajanati Ayam Dukkha Samudayoti Yatha Buddham Bhajanati Ayam Dukkha Nirodhoti Yatha Buddham Bhajanati Ayam Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Patipadati Yatha Buddham Bhajanati Ayam Bhikkve Bhikkhu Dhammesu Dhammanubhasi Viharati. Sorry. This is the introduction. Again, Bhikkhu Bhikkhu abides contemplating Dhamma objects as Dhamma objects in terms of Four Noble Truths. How does a Bhikkhu abides contemplating Dhamma objects as Dhamma objects in terms of Four Noble Truths? In this Buddha's dispensation, a Bhikkhu abides contemplating. He tries to understand. This is in this Buddha's dispensation, a Bhikkhu tries to understand. This is the noble truth of suffering. He tries to understand. This is the noble truth of the origin of suffering. He tries to understand. This is the noble truth of cessation of suffering. He tries to understand. This is the noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. Four Noble Truths Buddha taught. So what is, if you want to understand Four Noble Truths, then what is Four Noble Truths? First you should try to understand. Number one is the noble truth of the suffering. What is the noble truth of suffering? In this Mahasri Vrana Sutta as well as Dhammacakka Bodhana Sutta, Buddha explains in different ways. At last Buddha taught Sankhitena Pinchu Bhadane Khanda Dukkha. In brief, 5 aggregates of Kalinga are Dukkha. What are 5 Kalinga aggregates? Rupa Bhadane Khanda, Viranu Bharane Khanda, Sinyu Bharane Khanda, Singaru Bharane Khanda, Vinyanu Bharane Khanda. In this way Buddha taught. The clinging aggregate of materiality, the clinging aggregate of feeling, the clinging aggregate of perception, the clinging aggregate of formations, the clinging aggregate of consciousness. All together there are 5 clinging aggregates. In the case of the clinging aggregate of feeling, in the clinging aggregate of perception, There are only one type of mental factor, feeling in perception. When Buddha taught aggregate, the reason is, in this case, what is the clinging aggregate of materiality, or what is the clinging aggregate of feeling, perception, etc. In Khanda Varga, there is one sutta called Khanda Sutta. In that sutta, Buddha explained, Yankinchi Rupa Dida Nagata Bichopana Ijatama Vedama Orarikawa Sukumawa Hinama Padidama Yandure Sandikewa Sasam Ubadaniya Ayaho Cheti Rupu Padane Kando. In this way, Buddha explained, what is the clinging aggregate of materiality? Whether it is past or present or future, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near. All 11 types of clinging aggregates, which are the object of taste, is called the clinging aggregate of materiality. In the same way, the clinging aggregate of feeling, perception, etc. also Buddha taught in the same way. So, although feeling and perception are one mental factor, there are 11 types: past feeling, present feeling, future feeling, internal, external feeling, gross or subtle feeling, inferior or superior feeling, far or near feeling. All 11 types of feeling are called the clinging aggregate of feeling. In the same way, the 11 types of perception are called the clinging aggregate of perception. So because of this reason, all 11 types of clinging aggregates are called dukkha sitya, the noble truth of suffering. According to Buddha's teaching, materiality, clinging aggregate of materiality, arises as small particles called kalabas. If you want to see these kalabas, if you want to analyze these kalabas, how you should practice? You must practice 4 elements meditation systematically. If you practice 4 elements meditation systematically, one day you can see kalabas, and then at that time you should analyze these kalabas. At that time only you will understand ultimate materiality, ultimate truth. This is one object. Feeling, perception, formations, and consciousness, they are mental aggregates. In each mind moment, these 4 mental aggregates rise together, cease together, depending on same pace. They rise together, taking same object. There are 2 types of mental aggregates or mentalities: cognitive process mentality and process-free mentality. In one life, first bhoinga life continuum is called birth linking consciousness. Last bhoinga mind state is called death consciousness. They are same type. Between birth and death, if there are no cognitive process, at the time bhoinga mind state arises to maintain the life, or not to cease mentality. When any cognitive process arises, this life continuum stops. When any cognitive process ceases, then life continuum arises again. In this way, the whole life continuum maintain not to cease mental process, mental series. So these 2 types of mentality also you must discern. There are 6 do cognitive process: I do cognitive process, I do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, mind do cognitive process. 6 cognitive process. You must discern all these 6 do cognitive processes, but they arise according to series only. For example, I do cognitive process. if the object also clear object. If you want to discern this cognitive process, first you must discern untransparent element. Secondly, you should discern mind. Then thirdly, you should discern a group of small particles color. When color invades both those, at that time, cognitive process will arise. After cognitive process, there may arise mind states. After the cognitive process also will arise taking color object. So, in cognitive process, number one is adverting consciousness, then consciousness, then receiving consciousness, then investigating consciousness, then decision consciousness, then seven impulsions, and then after that two registering mind consciousnesses. So according to this series, they are usually arise. So that object is not clear, then they may stop after the impulsion mind movement. So that the object is more and more not clear, then they may stop at the decision consciousness mind movement. So that if object is more and more not clear, at that day just vibrating of mind feeling. So because of this reason, in each mind movement there are mental factors are always associated. At least there are 8 types of mental factors are always associated. In some mind movements like impulsion mind movement, there may be 34 mental factors are associated. While discerning ultimate mentality, you must try to understand these mind movement, these mental formations in each mind movement. So in each mind movement, they take same object, except consciousness mind movement. The other mind movements arise depending on heart phase. What is heart phase? If you discern 4 elements in your heart, you can see a group of small particles. These particles are called clusters. If you analyze these clusters, then you can see ultimate materiality. Consciousness and mental factors arise depending on phase. What is phase? If you want to understand phase, then you must discern 4 elements in Indo. You will see only clusters, and then if you analyze these clusters, then you will understand ultimate truths, ultimate materialities. This cognitive process takes the color object. Color arises as a small particles, clusters only. If you analyze these clusters, you can understand ultimate materiality. So, for example, in consciousness mind movement, phase, since phase is transparent, sensitivity phase, transparent element. But this transparent element arises as small particles, clusters. If you analyze clusters at that only, you can understand ultimate materiality together with transparent element and sensitivity. They are material aggregate. Color is also material aggregate. Then consciousness is the aggregate of consciousness. There are 7 mental factors. Among 7 mental factors, feeling is the aggregate of feeling. Perception is the aggregate of perception. The remaining 5 mental factors contact, volition, one-pointedness, life continuum, attention, manasikara. Life faculty, attention, manasikara. Altogether 5 mental factors, they are the aggregate of formations. The consciousness is the aggregate of consciousness. Altogether 4 mental aggregates. basic object is mental aggregate of aggregate of mentality. Altogether, in each mind movement, 5 aggregates. In the same way, other mind movements also 5 aggregates. So, if you want to understand 5 aggregates clearly, then you should try to discern in each mind movement every mind movement there are 5 aggregates. These 5 aggregates you must try to understand. These 5 aggregates are the object of vipassana. These 5 aggregates are called the noble truth of suffering. But not only present 5 aggregates, there are past aggregates are also noble truth of suffering. Future aggregates are also noble truth of suffering. Internal or external, all are noble truth of suffering. Without understanding the noble truth of suffering, can you realize Nibbana or not? This is one question. Another is second noble truth, the noble truth of the origin of suffering. In Abhidhamma Vibhanga Pali, number 1, craving is also called samudaya sita, noble truth of suffering. Why? Craving is fundamental cause. If arhats by arhat knowledge destroy craving, their karmas cannot produce any more after pranibhana. So, if there is still craving, then karma can produce new existence. But if there is no craving, karma cannot produce any new existence. Because of this reason, as a predominant factor, Buddha taught craving is samudaya sita, the origin of dukkha. But craving cannot rise alone. Always rise with associated mental formations. So, 10 types of defilements are also called samudaya sita. But these 10 types of defilements also cannot rise alone, single. They rise as a group with associated mental factors and consciousness. So, in that way, Buddha taught all unwholesome dhammas, akusala dhammas are also called the samudaya sita, the origin of suffering. But for human beings, for devas and brahmas, wholesome dhammas are main cause to produce new existence. So these wholesome dhammas are not the origin of dukkha. So there is question. Because of this reason, Buddha also taught, based on ignorance, craving, and clinging, if they accumulate wholesome or unwholesome dhammas, these wholesome and unwholesome dhammas are also called samudaya sita, the origin of suffering. Among these wholesome dhammas, Buddha also emphasized 3 rules: alobha, non-greed, adosa, non-hatred, amoha, non-delusion. These 3 are important. So because of this reason, also Buddha taught all unwholesome dhammas, and these 3 rules are also called samudaya sita. But it is also not enough. Why? These 3 rules cannot rise alone. They always rise with associated mental formations. So because of this reason, number 5, Buddha taught all wholesome dhammas and unwholesome dhammas which can produce new existence are all called samudaya sita, the noble truth of the origin of suffering. But again, in Dvaitthayarana Sutta of Anguttara Nikaya, Buddha taught samudaya sita, the beginning origination is samudaya sita. All wholesome dhammas and unwholesome dhammas which can produce new existence are also called samudaya sita. The beginning origination is also called samudaya sita. They are same meaning. Same meaning means based on ignorance, craving, clinging, all wholesome and unwholesome dhammas can produce new existence. In the same way, based on ignorance, sankhara formations rise. Based on depending on sankhara formations, Vijnana consciousness arise. In this way, Buddha taught in divine origination. They are same meaning. So because of this reason, there are 5 past causes, 5 present effects, 5 present causes, 5 future effects. 5 past causes are ignorance, craving, clinging, volitional formations, and karmic force. 5 present causes are Vijnana, consciousness, Nama, Rupa, mentality, materiality, Salayana, 6 phases, Phasa, contact, Vedana, feeling. In other words, they are 5 degrees only. So because of the rising of past 5 causes, present 5 aggregates arise. Because of the present 5 causes, future 5 aggregates arise. If you understand in this way, we can say you understand dependent origination. This dependent origination is Samudaya Satya, the noble truth of suffering. The noble truth of the origin of suffering. These 2 noble truths, Dukkha Satya and Samudaya Satya, the noble truth of suffering and the noble truth of the origin of suffering, are called formations. These formations are the object of vipassana. You must contemplate them as nature or dukkha or anatta, systematically. One day when your insight knowledge becomes mature, at the end of your insight, path improving knowledge will arise. That path improving knowledge will realize Nibbana as object. That Nibbana is that noble truth, the noble truth of the path leading to this, the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, Nirodha Satya. But at the time, what knowledge is associated with noble eightfold path. These noble eightfold paths are called the noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. So tonight, in brief, I want to explain noble eightfold path. Number 1 is Samadhi. Samadhi, they translate right view or right understanding. Number 2 is Sammasankappa, right thinking. Number 3 is Sammavaca, right speech. Number 4 is Sammakamanta, right action. Number 5 is Samma Ajiva, right livelihood. Number 6 is Sammavayama, right effort. Number 7 is Sammasati, right mindfulness. Number 8 is Sammasamadhi, right concentration. Altogether, Noble Eightfold Path. If we divide this Noble Eightfold Path into 2, there are 2 types of Noble Eightfold Paths, mundane and supramundane. In this Mahasri Prana Sutta, Buddha emphasizes only mundane Noble Eightfold Path. In mundane Noble Eightfold Path, what is Samadhi? Right understanding. Buddha taught in this Mahasri Prana Sutta, Dukkha Jnana, Dukkha Samudaya Jnana, Dukkha Nirodha Jnana, Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Parivraya Jnana. The knowledge of noble truth of suffering, the knowledge of the noble truth of the origin of suffering, the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, the knowledge of the noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. These 4 types of knowledge are called Samadhi, right understanding. So if you want to fulfill or to follow Noble Eightfold Path, then number 1, you must try to understand these 4 types of noble truths. Among these 4 noble truths, number 1 and number 2, noble truth of suffering and noble truth of the origin of suffering, these 2 are the object of vipassana. When you are contemplating these 2 types of formations as nature, dukkha, anatta, Sammasankappa always applying these 2 objects. or nature, or dukkha nature, or anatta nature of these formations. These two noble truths. Samavayama is right effort to understand nature, dukkha nature, anatta nature of these two types of noble truths. Samasati is always mindfulness on this nature, dukkha nature, anatta nature of these two noble truths. Samadhi is right concentration. At that time, this Samadhi is Vipassana Samadhi. But before Vipassana Samadhi, Buddha taught Samadhi as third jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. Based on these jhanas, if they practice four elements meditation systematically, they can clearly see this ultimate materiality clearly. So because of this reason, Samatha jhanas also Buddha taught Samadhi as Samadhi. But in this case, while they are contemplating Vipassana, at that time, Samadhi means the concentration on the nature, dukkha nature, or anatta nature of these two noble truths, dukkha sajja and samudaya sajja. This concentration is called samadhi. This is momentary samadhi, khanika samadhi. While you are contemplating Vipassana, before you are practicing Vipassana, usually you observe precepts. You abstinence from wrong speech, abstinence from wrong action, abstinence from wrong livelihood. These are morality, the training of morality. So based on this training of morality, you practice samatha jhanas, then you practice vipassana. At the time, noble eightfold paths are present. To understand this noble eightfold path, when you are contemplating vipassana, when you are insight knowledge become mature, at the time, again you must also contemplate your insight knowledge as nature, dukkha, anatta. While you are contemplating your insight knowledge as nature, dukkha, anatta, there are 34 mental formations. 34 mental formations are always associated with your insight knowledge. Among these 34, there are samadhi, samasankappa, samavayama, samasati, samasamadhi. These 5 noble paths are always present. So at that day you will understand these noble paths. Again, sometimes you must contemplate samavacha, samakamada, samaajiva, right speech, right action, right livelihood. These 3 noble paths also you must contemplate as nature, dukkha, anatta. They are also always rise according to cognitive process and with associated mental formations. At that time also you will understand these 3 types of noble truths. So when you are contemplating vipassana, you can understand mundane noble eightfold path. When your insight become mature, one day, at the end of your insight, path and fruition knowledge will arise, which realize nibbana as object. At that time, path knowledge is associated with noble eightfold path. These noble eightfold paths are Subramandi noble eightfold path. At that time, samadhi is right understanding to the nibbana object. Samasankappa is application of the mind to the nibbana object. Samavayama is right effort to understand the nibbana object. Samasati is right mindfulness on the nibbana object. Right mindfulness of the nibbana object. Samadhi is right mindfulness of the nibbana object only. At the time, samavacha, right speech, samakamanda, right action, samaajiva, right livelihood. These 3 are also present. Altogether, there are noble eightfold paths. These noble eightfold paths are called Subramandi noble eightfold paths. So to attain Subramani Noble Eightfold Path. You must try to fulfill Monday Noble Eightfold Path first. So, after the Vipassana insight becomes mature, at the end of Vipassana insight, Subramani Noble Eightfold Path will arise. So altogether there are 4 noble truths. Without understanding these 4 noble truths, one meditator can realize Nibbana or not, can destroy all defilements or not. Maybe at the beginning of our Dhamma talk, we quoted one sutta, Aswakya Sutta. I will recite this sutta again. Again, because I say that the destruction of the days is for one who knows and sees, not for one who does not know and does not see. For one who knows what, for one who sees what, the destruction of the days comes about. For one who knows and sees, this is the noble. The destruction of the days comes about for one who knows and sees. This is the noble truth of suffering. This is the noble truth of the origin of suffering. This is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. This is the noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. Because it is for one who knows that, who sees that, it is for one who sees that the destruction of the days comes about. Therefore, because an exertion should be made to understand this is noble truth of suffering. An exertion should be tried to understand. An exertion should be made to understand. This is the noble truth of the origin of suffering. An exertion should make to understand. This is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. An exertion should make to understand. This is the noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. In this way, Buddha taught. So because of this reason, without understanding of 4 noble truths, one cannot attain rahaship. If one cannot attain rahaship, one cannot become noble one. So please try to understand 4 noble truths. To understand 4 noble truths, how you should practice. Again, I had been told. I had told. Samadhi bhikkhu bhavita samahito bhikkhu yatha buddham bhajanadi. Bhikkhus develop concentration. A bhikkhu who is concentrated understand the dhammas as they really are. What dhammas he will understand? He will understand this is noble truth of suffering. This is the noble truth of the origin of suffering. This is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. This is the noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. In this way, Buddha taught. So please emphasize concentration also. Based on concentration, please discern ultimate mentality, material and their causes. Contemplating as nature to God. One day, when you are inside become with you, you may realize Nibbana by your path in fruition knowledge. May all of you attain Nibbana very soon. So in that sutta, Buddha concluded, if one person, there are 21 sessions. Number 1 is Anapana session. Number 2 is full body boja session. Number 3 is clear comprehension session or full understanding session. Number 4 is Patikula Manasikara session. 32 verse as Patikula. You must contemplate, but I don't want to translate the passage. And then number 5 is four elements session. Then from number 6 to number 14, 9 types of channel crown meditation contemplation. So altogether in Kayanupassana 300 Buddha taught 14 ways. In the same way, another is Vedananupassana session, another is Chaityanupassana session. In Dhammanupassana Buddha taught 5 sessions. Number 1 is 5 Nivarana session, hindrances session. Number 2 is 6 sense basis session. Number 3 is 5 aggregate session. Number 4 is 7 enlightenment factors session. Number 5 is 4 noble truth session. Altogether there are 21 sessions. Each session where you are practicing Kayanupassana or maybe any session. At the beginning, for example, Anapana, at the beginning you must discern Anapana up to 4th jhana, it is true. But based on 4th jhana, again you must try to discern ultimate mentality, ultimate materiality. And then they are causes, and then you must contemplate them as nature to Anatta. If you can do it in this way, then you get a great hardship. So Anapana session 1 also enough. At the beginning, Buddha emphasized only Kaya, Rupa Kaya. Although Rupa Kaya alone cannot, if you contemplate ultimate materiality alone, you cannot realize Nibbana. Because of this reason, you must also contemplate ultimate mentality as nature to Anatta. When you are contemplating mentality, there are 3 ways. Number 1 is you may emphasize feeling. But feeling alone cannot arise. Feeling always arises with associated mental formations. So if you emphasize feeling, then you should also discern associated mental formations. But feeling arises depending on base. Without base, feeling cannot arise. Without object, feeling cannot arise. Base and object are ultimate materiality. So if you emphasize feeling, then ultimate mentality all are included. In the same way, if you emphasize consciousness, you can emphasize consciousness, but consciousness always arises with associated mental formations. To show this meaning, Buddha says in Chaityanupassana, Saragam va Chaitan Saraga Chaitan Dipachanadi. The consciousness with craving, you must try to understand the consciousness with craving, etc. In this way, Buddha taught. So associated mental formations also you must discern. They also arise depending on base, taking materiality as object. So object and base are ultimate materiality. Consciousness and associated mental formations are ultimate mentality. So same. Then 5 aggregate method, 5 hindrances method, 6 sense-based method, all are nearly same. So in every case, in every session, if you practice systematically and thoroughly, you can attain Nibbana. But Buddha explained in conclusion, if you practice in this way only, not other way. If you practice diligently in this way, within 7 days or within 7 years, you can realize Nibbana. You can become Nagami or you can become Arhat. In this way, Buddha taught. But this is as a maximum. In one sutta, like Bodhiraja Kumara Chota, Buddha says, if he admonishes one disciple, he can begin Arhat in the evening. In this way also Buddha taught. So because of this reason, this is maximum only. So if you practice according to Mahasri Brahma Sutta way, you may realize Nibbana. Okay. Any questions? Any question?
Sayadaw, it's not a question, it's an appreciation. You've come all the way from Burma to teach us this path of purification leading to liberation, and teaching this full understanding of the true Dhamma. in our language, and also transmitting with Pali the real Dhamma. So this is historical and profound, and the gift of truth excels all other gifts. Thank you.
Any question? No question. You can discuss openly, no much problem. Many questions does not finish, I think so. Okay.
Oh, well, it's not a question. I would just like to make a gift, if I may. And so I have a couple of things I'd like to say, if it's okay. I'd like to dedicate the Rupa Kalapas in that projector to Venerable Pa-Auk Sayadaw, the teachers and monks and nuns of Pa-Auk Monastery. And I want to thank you for presenting the teachings of the Buddha in such a pure, sweet, and funny way. I want to thank also Sister Dipankara, she's not here of course, Venerable Sudamachara, and Sister Cecilia for their fine teaching. I thank Kim, Robert, Astrid, and Sergio for providing essentials, and the yogis who've helped me make progress, and everyone else for providing a supportive environment. And Dr. Kwang Wu for driving me to Santa Rosa today in his rocket ship. And so I'd like to share merit with everyone here, with my father and those in the lower realms, and present this projector to you. And I don't know if we can set it up quickly, but I can just show you a brief picture of some tropical birds, if you'd like.
See the pictures.
Yeah, but it's going to take a few minutes.
Okay, that's okay.
And it comes with a 3-year international service warranty. So if you have a problem, you just call a number, and they'll find a place in Asia to support it. And you can see the projector's only 3 or 4 feet away from the screen, and the screen is about that size, and the maximum is 15 feet wide. Okay, those tropical Burmese birds.
Burmese?
But this computer is a little slow, so we have to see. It's going to take a few minutes.
Bunty, did you see that Kaluka sent us all books today? We all got your book today.
Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome.
Did you
Robert?
just turn it on?
Yeah.
Very old computer. old best computer.
You gotta get it. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, that is.
Is that for dinner here?
Uh-oh.
There's the lion.
I told you guys he was out there.
The ones from the first day are on another disc.
So, Robert, if you turn the lights up a little. Auntie, the last many days we've been talking about, with Sayadaw last night and Auntie, the other day we've been talking about forgiveness and about asking for forgiveness. And so as a group, we're going to try and help us for you. So does everyone have their papers? We're going to follow after Sayadaw the Paravana, and we haven't tried this yet. This is our first time attending, but very heartfelt and good. Please repeat after me. Karina, Vacha Chitena, Samadina, Maya Katam, Achayam, Kama Me Bante, Anukampam, Upadaya.
Okay, sorry. Come on.
If they got a book, they will see.
If by my deeds, speech, or thought, heedlessly, I have done anything wrong, forgive me, O Master, out of compassion.
Reset. You can quick reset. Hambante Isranena Saha Panchasila Yajami Anugahan Kadwa Silandeta Vibande Dudiyambi Ahambande Isranena Saha Panchasila Dhamma Yajami Anugahan Kadwa Silandeta Vibande Tadiyambi Ahambande Isranena Saha Panchasila Dhamma Yajami Anugahan Kadwa Silandeta Vibande Amabante Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa 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 Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchami Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Sangham Saranam Gacchami Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchami Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Sangham Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Sangham Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Sangham Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Sangham Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Tudiyambi Sangham Saranam Gacchami Isranagamanam Paripurnam Amavante Vanadi Pada Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Vanadi Pada Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Adina Dana Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Adina Dana Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Kamesu Miccācara Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Kamesu Miccācara Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Musawada Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Musawada Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Suramirya Mijapamadatthana Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Suramirya Mijapamadatthana Uramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Tisranena Saha Panchasila Sadukan Katva Dhamma Upamadina Sambhadita Amavante.
Okay. Yeah, I just remind everyone that Kurt made this magnanimous gesture. Let's all rejoice in his giving. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you.
Maybe sharing your father.
Oh, yeah. And everyone here.
Yeah?
And everyone here.
Yes, yes. Please follow. Please repeat after. What is your father's name?
Harold.
Harold. Okay, you can transfer. Sharing merit. You can transfer merit. Okay. Please follow. Repeat after me. Idame punya mama biduya tema idame punya bagang mama biduya wajema so yang punya bagang Lavagam Lavitawa Sukhi Hodu. The meaning is I transfer my merit to my departed father. He may reject this merit. He may be happy in this one. Okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Transfer.
Blessing.
Blessing. We will recite one parida tonight. You cannot follow maybe. Samanda Jagavalesu Adara Gachantu Devada Sadama Muniraja Sasunandu Saga Mokadam Dhamma Savana Galo Ayam Badanda Dhamma Savana Galo Ayam Badanda Dhamma Savana Galo Ayam Badanda Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Vibhasisa Janamatu Sakumandasa Sirimado. Sikisa Bija Namatu Sabha Buddha Dukambino. Usaboja Janamatu Nadaka Satapatino. Namatu Gagu Sandasa Marasina Bhano. Kona Gamana Sa Namatu Gimana Sa Husimado. Kazamasa Ja Namatu Vibhamodasa Sabati. Ikirasa Sa Namatu Tasaka Buddhasa Sirimado. Yoimadama Desi Sabado Kabaludana. Yijabina Buddha Loki Yata Buddha Vipasiso. Yijana Abhisunata Mandavita Sada. Ida Dewa Manosana Sabha Sampati Sadaka. Ede Sinjesya Sambuddha Niga Sada Gotio. Sabi Buddha Sama Sama Sabi Buddha Mediga. Sabi Dasa Bulubeda Vizari Jehu Bhagata. Sabi Devri Janadi Asavantana Mudama. Siyana Dandra Devri Sasu Visada. Yama Jaga Bodhi Logi Abdi Udiya. Ubeda Buddha Dhammehi Athara Sahi Nayaka. Padisa Laganu Beda Siddhanu Bejanadara. Yama Baba Yasu Baba Sabede Muni Gojara. Buddha Sabinyona Ede Sabekina Sawajina. Mahababa Mahadeja Mahapinya Mahabala. Mahagarnika Dira Sabesada Sukavaha. Tibana Brida Jatana Lina Jabalina. Kribandu Mesa Sasana Jahisesina. Sadivagasa Lokasa Sabi Ede Prayana. Tisa Hansira Sapa Devudami Puri Sodame. Vajasa Manatya Seva Unami Tadagade. Siyani Adani Stani Gamani Chabi Sabada. Sarasuke Narakandu Buddha Santi Graduam. Ijora Kido Sando Mudo Saba Vihija. Saba Soka Unimodo Saba Sandaba Ujido. Saba Viramadika Doni Buddha Jadumwa. Tesa Sejena Silena Kandi Mitabalina Cha. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Puradima Samedi Saba Gesani Buddha Medika. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Yakina Samedi Saba Gesani Deva Medika. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Pichima Samedi Saba Gesani Naga Medika. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Uttara Samedi Saba Gesani Buddha Sadi Yakha Medika. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Puradi Mena Dabrado Dadinena Urulago. Pichi Mena Urubago Guira Urandisa. Chatara De Maharaja Lokapala Yasasino. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Agasada Japumada Devanaga Medika. Devi Domen Nurakandu Alvena Sukena Cha. Iti mandoja yidewa wasanta ita sasane. Devi dovendra kandu arogena sukena sa. Sabidya buvajantu sangorogo vinasadu. Mane bodondraya sukhitika yugova. Abhivadana silesa nichahoda pajayino. Jataro dhamma odanti ayuno sukankala. Mawadu sabha mingala rakhantu sabha devata. Sabha buddha nubhavena sara sukhi bodute. Mawadu sabha mingala rakhantu sabha devata. Sabha dhamma nubhavena sara sukhi bodute. Mawadu sabha mingala rakhantu sabha devata. Sabha sangha nubhavena sara sukhi bodute. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Within 2 months, you had already accumulated many wholesome dhammas, depending on Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha. Because of this merit, because of this wholesome dhammas, you may be protected by all devas. May you be protected by all devas. May you be all
Their day-to-day life, what they've tasted on retreat, how do they keep the practice going, and is it possible to deepen the practice in ordinary life?
If they can maintain their concentration, it may be possible. Human life is very difficult to see because we have many duties. So because of this reason, as far as they can, they should practice. In daily activity, there may be many wholesome and unwholesome dhammas will be welcoming. So when unwholesome dhammas are coming at the day, please quickly neglect. How you should neglect? Sabhe sankara nature, everything is impermanent. This is a good way. This is one reason. Another reason is we should always reflect the danger of unwholesome dhammas. They will produce to be reborn in four states. Always remember this. So in this way, reflecting this way, you should neglect any unwholesome dhammas. As far as you must accumulate wholesome dhammas, how you should accumulate? If you are practicing anapana, as far as you can, you must pay attention to the anapana object only. In daily life, it is not easy for higher concentration, but sometimes you may have any opportunity to sit. Other than you may be able to concentrate your meditation on your meditation object. So, some persons among these meditators are successful partially. Partially means samatha meditation may be successful. At least 2 or 3 hours a day they should meditate to maintain this concentration on. If they cannot do, there are many problems. Many problems if you do not remember this meditation. Meditation object also will not remember to you. This is natural. So as far as you can, you should maintain your concentration not to fall down. But daily activity is very difficult. But for daily activity, if you understand Abhidhamma, it is very helpful. Or this is a wholesome dhamma, I must not accept this unwholesome dhamma. This is wholesome dhamma, I must accumulate this wholesome dhamma. In this way you can distinguish. If you do not understand what is wholesome dhamma, what is unwholesome dhamma, it is not easy to reject unwholesome dhamma and to accumulate wholesome dhamma because you do not understand. So please try to understand. This is wholesome dhamma, this is unwholesome dhamma. I must reject this wholesome dhamma, I must accumulate this wholesome dhamma. In this way you should have such strong confidence. Such type of confidence is in daily activity is very necessary. So please try as far as you can. Okay. idame punya
idame punya
aswakaya
asawakaya
mahodu
mahodu
idame punya
idame punya
idame sila
idame sila
nibbana paccio hodu idame punya sabba sadhana Pajima Isabe Mesama Punya Baga